Welcome to the Fatherhood News Podcast. Please follow us here and subscribe to us on YouTube for your daily news headlines of all the news from the fatherhood space in Elite Dangerous. Here are today's headlines on the 15th of December 3306.
Good evening, I am Jim Cooper.
And I'm Hannah Williams. We start today's broadcast with Tamaya Sutton's view of our new star system, Gomkrua.
The Gomkrua star system welcomed the Fatherhood. As the Fatherhood Forward Party reached Brunel Hub, the commanders gathered at the entrance and awaiting docking, while over-the-comms welcome messages were sent. The Gomkrua star system has 20 stellar bodies, all orbiting the Class M star that is a standard stop for all traders that enter the system. The Earth-like world of Gomkrua A3, that many of the Fatherhood nickname Zion in honor of Commander Morpheus, is the ideal agricultural location for the ever-growing population of the Fatherhood that sits at over 41 billion citizens. The Gomkrua system is an independent system with none of the major powers claiming a foothold on it. This enables a number of Aquarius-class tankers to refuel and restock in relative safety away from the pirate activities known to plague the major powers' star systems. Gomkrua was also chosen as the base for repair for Federation capital ships. Gomkrua repair stations are reserved for the most damaged of capital ships, due to the engineering skills of Gomkrua Corporation, that are renowned amongst the Federation star system. However, not all factions were pleased with the Fatherhood. League of Gomkrua Party spokesmen have said they are in contact with the GD69 League, and will not submit to the corrupt ways of the Fatherhood. As we visited the Brosnan's Folly, League of Gomkrua Party laser cannons started to attack our camera crew. Despite constant requests to cease fire that went unanswered, our pilot needed to pull a high-risk maneuvers to save himself and the support crew aboard his ship. After that harrowing ordeal, we circled Foale Base, and when a large landing pad was available, we landed safely. Repairs were made, and I am happy to say that our shields held, and all are safe. Gomkrua, welcome to the Fatherhood family.
Multi-billionaire Zachary Rackham is constructing a permanent outpost at the farthest system above the galactic plane.
The orbital outpost will be located within the HIP 58832 system. This is commonly held to be at the galactic zenith, one of the highest locations that can practically be reached.
The Fatherhood News understands that this outpost will be a scientific one, with focus on cartographic data, and will begin operation on the 17th of December 3306.
Now here is Tamaya Sutton with The Distant Return.
As the rush of the stars passed by, his ship Hyper jumped to the White Dwarf. Mad Dog MacD had a feeling that this White Dwarf was too easy to find, and he knew it would have been discovered. As he reached the star, he smiled to himself and said, "I knew it, for this dwarf will not be his." He proceeded to map and systematically explore. With every jump, a new undiscovered star system welcomed him, with every system having at least 10 bodies offering new worlds that no other commander has visited before. While the star density increased, so did the first discoveries. As Mad Dog MacD reached Waypoint 8, the Grifio Stellar Forge, or as he called it, his tall glass of orange juice, he sat back, reviewed his scanning data, plotted his way to plot point 9, and thought to himself, perhaps more diversion away from the beaten path was in order.
Many Horizons, once again in turmoil as League of LHS 197 Order forces continue their assault on this facility. Experts say that the social Manamaya Democrats have stretched their forces with the war in NLTT 13249 against the LFT 269 Corp. The loss of the Mini Horizons colony would leave Dedicant Arsenal and Crown Arena vulnerable for a takeover. The question is now, who will take advantage?
In election news, Gomkrua Corporation hostile takeover of Central Analysis Administration is proceeding with no resistance. The Gomkrua Dynamic Company leadership have decided not to contest this takeover, and shareholders have asked for an emergency meeting to understand why this has happened. League of Gomkrua Party have already blamed the Fatherhood for interfering with this election, despite the fact that the Fatherhood were not in the star system when this election started.
In business news, the once powerful and influential faction of family of Ashandras have officially stated they are in a famine state. With all major infrastructure now stopped, as citizens refuse to work until the famine is resolved. Local security forces have tried to quash a number of civil unrest and riots that have occurred outside the family of Ashandra's lavish habitation area. However, if this continues further, Jaden Poole's position as the head of the family may be at risk, with experts predicting these situations may be due to an internal war within the family.
As a former member of the family of Ashandras, it saddens me to see what is happening there.
Yes, who would have thought such a strong family could fall so far?
I was in pilot school with the Ashandra twins. They always had the most expensive modules and ships.
Speaking of ships, did you hear what ship won the vote?
No, I haven't.
It was the Federal dropship.
Well, yes, I think we should leave it there. I have been Hannah Williams.
And I'm Jim Cooper.
For the Fatherhood news, I have been to Maya Sutton, and remember, commanders, don't dream of the stars, fly amongst them. Thank you and good night.